I will admit it's been a modest few months here for the summer empties. Not a lot of products, but let's get into them. But first, hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink. Starting off strong with two shampoos. We have here the Camille Rose Guava Slip Shampoo. I did find that this was a shampoo that actually provided slip. I have an entire Guava Slip video. Go check it out. I will tell you in advance that this is formulated in a way that a lot of naturals ain't gonna like it. Okay, but I really did enjoy the Guava Slip collection as a whole, as I will bring back up later in this video. Next up, we have one of the Giovanni 50/50 Balance Hydrating Clarifying Shampoo. This is our regular shampoo, but when we have other things that either I've been given or I just have on deck, I use them. That's the case with what we're using right now, but I strolled into TJ Maxx after having some supply issues with the really big size of this, and I saw some shampoo. So I purchased the shampoo, and actually when I started to film this video, the Amazon dude rolled up, and I think I have the very large conditioner sitting outside because I had to buy that on Amazon. Haven't been able to get it in the store. I also want to make a note here that some people see 50/50 clarifying and think this is a clarifying shampoo. It's not. If you ever wonder what level a shampoo is from Giovanni, they have a scale on the back here and all the way over from clarified to moisturized, and this is over closer to the moisturized size. It is not the most moisturizing shampoo they have, but it is one step back from their moisturizing shampoo. The only rinse out conditioner I have is also from the Guava Slip line. Y'all, it gave slip. It really did. I have seen this line. It is now sold in stores. You do not have to go on the Camille Rose website, though. I am not going to tell you not to give that woman your money directly, though. I do support that. But I have seen this, and actually, it was somewhere else that I saw this. I think maybe it was CVS, maybe, that I saw this, and I wasn't expecting to see it. So, yeah, you can get this on the shelf. Again, I enjoyed the Guava Slip line. I thought it had slip. Go watch the video, as I said earlier. Moving right along to the deep conditioners. Honestly, guys, deep conditioners I know are mainly treatments and they don't have a lot of slip. But this I just felt like was like a total dud. What is this? Here we go. Move it around. The Diva Curl Heaven in Hair. I didn't really feel like this did that much for my hair. And then also the airless pump packaging. If you're not familiar, makeup typically comes in this kind of packaging. That's where you most commonly see it. But basically, as you pump the product, the base comes up. And there's usually there's like a hole here to let the air out so that it can slide up, and that's what the airless pump is. And it became more and more difficult to pump up as I was trying to go, like, as the product was getting empty, and it just was a hassle, and I just didn't really feel like it was worth the product that was in there. I did pick this up at TJ Maxx, because you never know who's gonna show up at TJ Maxx, and I think it's rubbed off what I paid. But I know I didn't pay what this normally costs. This is a pretty pricey conditioner. And honestly, after this experience, I probably will not pick up the full thing. Another one I wasn't wowed by, guys, but this is the Main Magic 10-in-1 Shine Mask from Eva NYC. They actually have changed the name and the packaging of this. I think it's called Glass or something. It's in like a very different shade of purple. It's darker, and that kind of almost like a dark magenta type color. I don't know, but child, I didn't find myself super impressed with this. What I did like most of all about this one was the fragrance. Like, it's warm, it's soft, it's powdery all at once. And maybe I thought I was hitting a little bit of almond in there as well. I'm not quite sure, but I do enjoy the scent of this. But other than that, I mean, I wasn't wowed with it. I have one other Eva NYC mask, the pink one. If it's still pink, because I have all old packaging of the Eva NYC stuff. And we'll see if that one wows me, but it was alright. Moving along, literally, there's not more than two in any of these categories that we've done so far. All right, moving right along, we have the Ouidad Moisture Lock Leave-In. So I do have a video where I'm talking about all the Ouidad products that I tried over the last couple of months. That video will be coming up after this one. Might be right after this one. And then I could be seen using this in some of the videos. And I will say that she gets the job done. I would say if you like Paul Mitchell, the conditioner, you will like this. It's not super heavy. It's not greasy. It also I think would be better for more people, because the Paul Mitchell, I always say if your hair is really dry, don't use it. This one, it's not that kind of like preempting message that I have to give to people. She does the job. It's not bad. And also, WeDot always does sales. And then if you want to get a percentage off, I will put some information in the description box. And then of course we have here the Talia Wajid, Talia Wajid. Sorry, I try to say that lady's name right, but this is the Talia Wajid Style and Shine. I don't know if they officially call it anything. Anyway, it's a styler. It's a styler. It's a cream-based styler that defines the hair like a gel. Okay, and then she has another product that's not in the kids line that pretty much does the same thing, a similar type product. I got this on Amazon, but I think you can get it in stores. I just haven't seen it recently and paid enough attention to know exactly where to buy this in stores. You can see me use this product in the viral glycerin wash and go video, the very first one. If you didn't know, I made 3 videos regarding that viral glycerin wash and go, and if you didn't check them all out, go back and catch up. Not mustard, sis, bro. But yeah, so this is a styler and it surprised me very much. I don't know if I will, like, part of me wants to be curious and check out to see like what it would do, but then also part of me was like, this was heavy. And I am not used to heavy stuff on my hair like that. I have found that over the years of perfecting the art of getting a wash and go, that I don't need to put heavy stuff on my hair to get curl definition like I used to think in the past. So that's where I'm at. I'm kind of torn. I'm in between with this one. And it's time for the gel parade. It's time for the gel parade. It's time for gel parade. And really what makes this a parade is the fact that it's more than 2 products. Because that's what we've been on, like literally. How long is this video? Like less than 10 minutes? Girl, I don't know. But anyways, let me get into it. So we have here the WeDot Moisture Lock Gel. I don't know what was going on with the girls over at WeDot, but this is actually a stronghold gel. I do talk about this in the WeDot video that is coming up. Girl, yes, this actually does work. They have a gel for us at WeDot. I did not know. Also, my fellow vegans, you may not have tried WeDot or tried a lot from WeDot because a lot of their products contain this particular ingredient that is in everything. It's called Saracen. And so it makes a lot of their products not vegan friendly. This product and the leave-in and the foam that I tried, none of them have that ingredient. So there is something for us, and then there is something for the people with the tight curls as well. So us on 2 different fronts. I have information in the description box if you want to get a percentage off at WeDot. Eco Styler. Eco Style, y'all. This is classic again. I did a remix of the viral glycerin wash and go, kind of using my own products, doing my own thing, thinking of what I would think would be best and what would work. And this is the styler that I chose to use. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. I also did a midweek wash day video in which I believe this was the styler as well, paired with some other stuff. The main thing I can say about this is that what stands out is the scent. I go to a lot of, believe it or not, I'm pretty crunchy. I go to places like health food stores and spas and places where they have like herbs and whatever. And that's what this smells like. That's what this smells like. We have the gummy gel. Gummy gel. This is a hard hold gel, but believe it or not, it has slip. It added slip to the combo of doing the viral glycerin wash and go. At first I was like, ooh, friction. You put the gummy gel and then suddenly there's slip, okay? It is a men's product. It smells like a men's product. Am I gonna go out of my way to purchase this? Again, no. I mean, but is it something that I think is an option? Yes, especially if you are someone that is struggling to get definition and you are like feeling like you need the heavier hold stuff. Check her out, or check him out. And of course we have here In the Naturals. This is their medium Embrace the Base. They have 3 different levels. They have one that is more of a lighter hold, I believe. Do they? Child, my memory, it's been a while. Medium, and then they have the heavy hold, and I have been mainly just using the heavy hold. I'm done with the medium. I like it. It just doesn't give me as many days. I think my hair looks great when I use this though. But yeah, this is for my girlies who either don't want their hair held down as much as that heavy hold, because the heavy hold is heavy. She was not playing with that. Or for the girls who just wash their hair more frequently. This one is probably going to be more your speed and give you more of the look that you're looking for. This can be a little bit pricey, so I also will have information in the description box for you to be able to get 15% off at In the Naturals. Are you looking for more products? Ain't none. That's it. That's it. Summer empties on lock. Also, you guys know that in the past, my husband would attend these summer empties. He's cool, he's good, but somebody got to watch the baby, okay? So if you're interested in my husband's hair update, he actually did a video close to the time that I did the summer empties. It didn't get as many views. So if you were wondering where he at, where he be, go watch his wash and go video. I'll try to link that. There's so many things I've talked about. I don't know what I'm going to link at the end of this video. Anyways, child, I post videos very frequently, and I will talk to you in the next one.